I'm Jordy. I'm here with three of the guys from American Authors. I'm going to ask them a few questions before they play the Vapor sessions here at Ogilvy Mather.
I'm just a believer, things will get better. Someday you'll leave, but I don't wanna let it go.
I guess if you could tell us a little bit about your new album and what you can expect, and
Sure.
how it went writing it, and what was going on in your mind.
Well, the whole thing was we've actually known each other. We've been playing music together for about 7 years. So while a lot has happened in the past year, it definitely was a slow climb, and it took a long time to get to where we're at, and a lot of experience with touring. We wrote a lot of songs and did a lot of recordings ourselves. But I think with our new batch of music, like with Believer and Best Day, which were the two first songs that we wrote as American Authors, the whole thing behind those is I think we really just decided to throw out any rules that we had. We weren't trying to go for any, consistent one style or this or that. It was just kind of taking all of our influences and putting them together and just writing what we liked and what we would have fun writing. And that was the cool thing. And like for a song like Best Day, it's actually 5 different songs that we just mashed together to form this one song. Like that, where it just has influences and styles that come from all over the place, from classic rock to traditional Irish folk songs to, we have like a lot of Latin and African percussion in there to modern hip-hop drum grooves and modern synths and all that stuff. So it definitely, it turned out to be really cohesive, even though it has all these influences and styles that come from all over the place.
All right, great. Do you guys have any kind of goals in mind when you wrote the album as well?
We always have the same goal. It's just to write the best songs we can.
Yeah, songs that we like and we have fun writing.
Awesome, that's great.
Yeah, man.
I find it's you can tell when bands are not having fun writing songs and who wants to listen to that, right?
Right. True statement, man. True statement.
Okay, so this isn't your first time in Toronto. I know
it's
that.
Not.
I know that much with the little bit of sleuthing I did online.
Nice.
But you guys have, you've been on breakfast television this morning, and your gig is tomorrow at the Mod Club. So you guys have like a sort of a down day after the performance. So do you guys have any plans?
It's not really down. We're just kind of like making the rounds, visiting radio stations here, just doing a bunch of kind of like small acoustic performances, interviews, all that good stuff. And then we'll head to Montreal next, kind of do similar stuff there. We're going to play a show out there and do some radio and just making the rounds. Before, when we toured in Canada in the summer, we'd only been here like once or twice before, but when we were touring through here in the summer, it was kind of like, all right, these are our days off, because, we didn't really have much promo to do in Canada at the time. So now I think we kind of saved it all for these few days. So now we're packing, like we were up this morning at 4 a.m., and we won't be done until maybe like 9. So, and then I think it's kind of like same thing tomorrow. We'll probably go later. Because we don't play till like 9 o'clock, so show will go later.
Better busy than not busy.
And exactly. That's very true, man. But we're having fun with it. And it's cool. I think we're all jacked up on tea and coffee and all that stuff.
We are freaking out.
But you know what? It's gonna.
My heart earlier. It's like 4
this guy, we almost had to bring this guy to the emergency room.
4 shots of espresso and a couple green teas.
But I think it's just what you said with writing songs. Same thing goes with performing and interviews and all that stuff. Like, who wants to talk to you and watch you perform when you're not having fun?
What was your biggest, whoa, is this really actually happening moment as a band?
Probably Leno.
Yeah, we performed on the Jay Leno show, which was really amazing. That was our first live television ever, and it was a pretty big show, So we were kind of freaking out beforehand on that one. I think it's also really cool, working with different commercials and different ad agencies as well, and getting our music in these spots and getting these syncs. It's like like the Cadbury one that we have right now. It's always really cool. That's you guys. But it's always really cool, you know, it's not only for us to see that and be like, oh my gosh, this is so sweet, but it's also really cool and it means a lot for when our friends and our family get to watch it, you know?
Yeah.
Because
Especially
it's really special.
My friends who live here in Canada, like, I have a bunch of friends that live back city and stuff in Montreal, and they're like, email, I'm like, yo, I heard your song on TV, like, whoa, you know, like, I heard you on the radio here, and it's just really, really cool.
It's great to see how people in Canada have taken to the song, and it's really taken off because of the ad, and it's like, great.
Never gonna look back. Whoa.